Two of the game's best are set to go to battle. Gibbons was a force last game. Big hits and a few assists. Alo's hard-hitting and physical play was rewarded with a number of assists. Only one winner can emerge between these two stars, and we'll find out who next. Tension so thick you can cut it with a knife. And this one is now officially underway. Roof's got it against the boards. True North's playing it from the side. Here's a chance. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Scores! And look at that. They are quickly on the board, and the crowd is going, what happened?
Well, if only it started that way all the time, exactly the way the coach would have drawn it up. But you certainly want to dictate pace when you are on the road, and you want to take the crowd out of it early. There's only certain players that can pull this off, James, and he is one of them. You know that puck is coming to him all the time, but somehow he manages to still get it off.
Edmonton's got the game's first goal here in the first, and perfect road approach, right? Silence the crowd, Cheryl.
Well, yeah, and you got to start with some energy, and you got to get your lines into the game right away, and that's exactly what they did there with a wave of momentum, and they capitalized on their opportunity.
Grabs the puck here at the blue line. The Growlers move it in. Here he is, they're close. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Pass it up ahead.
That's how you get North in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
And now he moves it quickly to Alos. Picked off by Gibbons. Newfoundland's got the puck along the wall. And that slides right out to center ice. Moves the puck over to Gibbons. Sends it pass in front. He scores! What a goal! He's a point-of-game player every time he plays him, and the streak continues.
Well, there's a lot of emotion and vibe in these rivalry series games, James, and it's almost as if it's a catalyst for him, and he fuels himself with it, and it certainly shows up on the score sheet.
The backhand, he scores! The breakaway finish, that's how you do it!
Well, fantastic read on the goaltender here to be able to bury it on the breakaway, James. Love his pace from start to finish.
Edmonton's taken a one-goal lead here in this opening stanza, and how does this now change the complexity?
I think the coach wants to manipulate their bench now that they have dictated pace, James. But if you're an elite athlete, you're always pushing for more. One certainly isn't enough. You don't have enough runway to sit back and say, hey, we're going to coast this one in.
Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. True North's got the puck against the boards. Edmonton's got it from behind the net. Moves it on over to Gibbons. Oh, what a tackle! Gibbons will play it from the side. And he takes the feed. Lets it go! Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Lobs the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Dishes it off! Moves close to the point. And he stops that cannon there. Wow. Slides it to Gibbons. Moves into the slot. And he opts to wait for more support. Edmonton's got the puck along the boards. Gibbons has it in the defensive end. And that's broken up. Through center along the wing. Moves the puck. Quick feed down low. True North's going to play the puck from behind the cage. And that's intercepted by Gibbons. Here's a centering pass. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Here's a short pass to Roof. Winding down the final minute of this opening frame. Quick pass to Alos. From off the wall and onto his stick. There's a shot. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. as this opening period comes to an end. One of the all-time great rock acts from the 80s getting set to play here for these fans. And we'll catch our breath. Back with more in a moment. And the opening face-off here in period number 2 is about set. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, Cheryl, we've seen already one period played in this one. How do you assess this?
The Ducks need to find their legs, James. There's no urgency, and they really haven't been skating at all. They've been chasing the game. They've had zero possession time. They've got to find a way to carry the puck and get some opportunities.
Oh, smart heads up play to poke that one away. To the low slot. Puck picked up by Gibbons. Here he is, wristed on net. Oh, a clutch save.
Great position.
And as they say in street hockey,
It is a new game, and it's never over, right, James? Because they've been behind in this game. They've been chasing it. But now they tie it up, and you can certainly feel the energy created with that goal.
Newfoundland's won the draw. Along the half wall with the puck. Slides it back to the blue line. Denies him with the pad save. There's the whistle, icing the call. More than half the period left to play. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Takes possession of the puck off the draw. Passes it over. Back at the point, they set it up. Angles it over to Alos. Puck grabbed by Gibbons. Slides it across. They score! And clutch goal gives them the lead.
Well, it's very timely, isn't it, James? To give them the lead, and also the confidence that they've shown these past few shifts led to that opportunity. The goaltender, he's going to want this one back, James. I thought that he was set to position. Just the blast of the shot, it hit him. He got a good chunk of it, but it went in. You can see the frustration in the body language.
Alos takes the puck. Receives the pass. Moves it to Roof. Edmonton's got it along the wall. Sends the pass down low. Moves behind the net. Slides it diagonally to Roof. Into the corner now. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Feeds the puck over to Gibbons. To the front. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Shuts him down. Now a quick pass to Alos. Gains the zone through the middle. Moves the puck along the half wall. From the boards, he takes that pass. Quick shot. Stones him on the one-timer. The Ducks pick up steam and are on the attack. Cuts inside. True North's looking to break out of their own end. And that's poked away. Quick feed down low. And he takes the feed. What a steal, and
goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Here in the late going of the frame, Newfoundland's got a one-goal lead. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Puck moved over to Gibbons. True North's got it in the neutral zone. Roof's got it in the defensive end. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Edmonton's going to play it from the corner. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Takes a shot. 40 minutes of play in the books. Both teams will get one last chance to catch their breaths, and then it's on to period number 3 next. In the books. Big third period coming up for both teams, and we're ready to go. Well, the moment of truth for both teams here as we are underway in the third. Okay, we played 2/3 of this one here tonight. What do you make of what you've seen in this one?
True North's fortunate to still be in this game here, James. They're in the third period. Their shot volume is low, but they still have an opportunity to get back in and even win it. They have to have an attack mentality, look to not only possess the puck, but to drive the paint. They got to be harder in the tougher areas.
Oh, what a hit! Look at that, and wow!
Oh, James, I think that there's a stoppage in play here, and I think it's going to be a broken pane of glass. Yeah, it is, James. I mean, that was a thunderous hit. It broke a pane of glass.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Ducks have a little breathing room here, but not much as they lead at 3-2. Into the offensive end now. Feeds it over. Sends a pass over. The Growlers looking against the half wall. Quick pass across to Gibbons. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Grabs the puck here inside the offensive end. Big-time save and a big-time shot. Alos moves the puck. Pass right back. With possession along the wall. Shot! Off the iron and stays out.
True North players are frustrated. They know that you don't get the great looks all the time in the game, and they also know how close this one is. They have to find a way to stay confident, continue with the game plan as they press towards the offensive zone.
Sends it quickly to Gibbons. Here's a pass in front. Off the pipe. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here.
You really want to look at this last save again, James, because this is about taking it to the next level. When you have this level of competitiveness, athleticism, and desperation and urgency in your game, you know that goaltending coaches, they can't just teach this. This is instinctual, and this is what winners are made of.
Alos carries the puck in his own zone. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Slides the puck over. Here's a rock into a shot, and that's blocked in traffic. Moves it quickly over to Roof. Here's a pass down low. From the back of the cage with the puck. That's intercepted. Gibbons plays it now. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Net knocked off. It's Moore, and we'll get a face-off.
Gibbons came ready to play tonight, James. I think he had his pre-game nap, and it refreshed him because he has been pouncing on the puck. He has been hounding it, and he's been doing something with it as well. Multiple points so far in this one.
Here's a shot. Turns it aside with the glove. Takes the feed. Handles the puck from the left side. Great reach with the quick check by Gibbons. Moves the puck down low. Roots got it in the offensive zone. Here's a shot. Scores! And that's 3. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot.
Edmonton's leveled the playing field with that big-time goal here in the third.
And usually at the late stages of a game like this, when it's tied, the victor is the one that goes for it and knows that they have to find a way to execute. If you're too worried about making a mistake, you're going to sit back and you're going to have the game taken to you.
Turns it away. Here's a short pass to Ruth. Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the ozone. Less than 60 seconds left in regulation. Gibbons plays the puck. And he's knocked off the puck there. And he slides it quickly to Ruth. Great pressure to force the turnover by Gibbons. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Ruth. And he takes the dish. Pass back to the point. And that's a smart heads-up play by Gibbons. Newfoundland's got it in the offensive zone.
The game is all about timing here, James, and now they're in front, so these next few shifts are critical. That one. And keep their opponent guessing. Well, the bench just erupts with this goal. A ton of pressure and urgency in the dying seconds of the third here, James. And that could wind up being the game-winning goal.
Gibbons wins the draw at center. And he dodges the poke check there. Newfoundland's on the attack. And the crowd urging for them to shoot as time ticks down. He got all of that hit on the play.
Present itself. Listen, it's not about quantity, it's all about quality.
teams lined up in the middle. We are ready to get things underway. Really been looking forward to see how these two teams match up tonight, and we are officially underway to find out. True North's got the puck. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Poor pass on the play, and puck leaves the zone. Montreal's got a hold of the puck now. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. And he caught him when he wasn't looking. What a hit.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
Nasty's got it along the wing. Here he is with the backhander. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Lots of time left in this period. We're still scoreless. The Kittens win the draw. There's a firm collision. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Hard save at ease. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Still no score in this one. Roots won the faceoff. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. They score! The Kittens finally break the ice and get the game's first goal.
Yeah, and it's an important one, James, because there's not much room out there and not much separating these two teams. So that little bit of a cushion may give them the stir, the press they need to be more consistent, try and get another one on the board.
Montreal's got a hold of it against the wall. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Puts it off the post. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. And with the two tied up off the face-off, a great read to grab possession of the puck. We got a whistle offside to call. And they win that neutral zone draw. True North on the attack. From the point, they take control of it. Oh, they score!
This is not going to count, James. The goaltender had no chance of playing that puck. This is going to be goaltender interference.
Well, clearly not happy with the ref's decision, but they'll have to play on with this face-off. Nice job tying up his opponent. Here's a chance! Oh, what a stop! Montreal's got possession of the puck. Gaining steam here on the attack. Just misses. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Passed up ahead. Tried to make a move and the puck hops away.
Trying a nifty move when you have good hands. Sometimes it works, sometimes you get denied, and that's what happened there.
Here in the back half of this period, True North's trailing by 1. Roots got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. On the attack along the boards. And lowers the boom with a scores! Charges through!
True competitors know what it takes to be hard on a puck, James, and this is a perfect example of pounding, being tenacious.
And it's beginning to look like their version of their team here after that goal.
Well, yeah, you can see in their body language after that counter strike as well, James. You could feel the energy kind of pulsing throughout the bench, and you almost knew and felt like something was coming. And if you're the coach, you like that because it's a response. It's a response to an early goal against him. As a coach, that's exactly what you want to see.
True North's got the puck in the corner. Tiptoes around the coach check. Slides the puck down low. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Uses the force on that hit. Quick pass to Drieger. And here at center, that's intercepted. And nearing the final 60 seconds of this opening stanza. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Shakes loose. Montreal's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. First period is in the books. The next 20 minutes is on deck next here on EA Sports. Clean sheet of ice, period 2 is set to go. Well, let's see who comes out hungrier here in this second as we are still tied. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Montreal's got to find some rhythm in this game, James. From an offensive standpoint, they haven't generated a lot, and if they want to break the tie, they've got to start putting shots to net.
Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck. Stopped by the goaltender. Edmonton's got it in their own zone. And it's a quick pass to Ribnasti. Here he is, all alone! Comes up with the stop.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Lots of time left in this period. We got a tie game. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Oh, look at this chance. Puck scooped up by Ribnasti. Unable to reach that one. And we'll get a breather here with offside the call. Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. Roots won the draw here in the neutral zone. Jumps the puck in. Sends it out front. Off the stick, and they can't complete the play. Dropped over the open ice. Hard hit frees up the puck. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Moves it in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Strong defensive effort. Ribnasti stick handling in his own zone. From the open ice, they gain the line. Puts it on net. Scores! Strong! That beat.
To get to this point, just to get that one-goal lead, James. Not only do they want to hold on to it, they want to extend it now.
Fires it on net.
exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer.
More than half the period has expired. It's all tied up. True North's won it. Takes it and looks ahead. Edmonton's got the puck against the wall. Montreal's gained possession along the boards. The Kittens have it now. Takes it at center. Rocks him on the play. Tries to feed it over to Rivnasti. Slides by the check. Scores! And away Tampa trying to clutch shot as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now, it's on the line.
Edmonton's coaching staff must be impressed with what they're seeing from their players tonight. Lots of pucks on net, and they continue to lead late in the second. And that's broken up with a stick in front. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. From the point, looks to make something happen. And that slides right out to center ice. Second intermission approaching quickly here. Here's a chance on the attack. Scores just before the period closes, Cheryl. Absolutely huge.
The last few minutes of a period are essential, and they go to the dressing room with needed momentum.
Edmonton's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. He says, let's get physical on that play. Takes a shot, and one last save. And that'll bring an end to the second period of play. Let's get a clean sheet of ice and come back with the third period next. Who's ready for some more hockey? Welcome back to EA Sports Sabalski Pounder. And here we go with period number 3, moments away. Here we go, period number 3 is underway. I wonder if things tighten up because both ends of the ice have been pretty loose. Lots of ice. And with that strike, they've gone in front.
Well, I really like their game tonight. I mean, you always have to manage the ebbs and flows. When you grind away and you continue to trust the process, you get opportunity, and they converted on it.
True North's gone up by 1 here in period number 3.
You know that they recognize that they've got the lead in the third period, so they have to be defensively responsible, but you can't just sit back and protect. You got to be aggressive when you've got the moment and take advantage of it.
Trying to engage a little physicality here. The Kittens trying to shake the defender. He's in the clear. Poked away.
Oh, man, you're all in on this one. Like, look at him, flat out on his belly to make the save. High risk, but huge reward.
Big time stop. He scores! And he completes the hat trick.
He's been zipping and buzzing along the ice this entire night, hasn't he, James? And man, do the fans appreciate him.
Edmonton's added to their lead here, going up by 2 in the third period.
2 words their coaches will be telling them: keep attacking. They have their opponent on their heels right now. These next few shifts in this third period are critically important.
And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Handles the puck. Can't make the play, and the puck leaves the zone. Edmonton's got the puck in their own end. And loses possession after a solid hit. Montreal's got the puck along the wall. Handles a sweet feed. That's a solid check on the play. Goes right to the crease. There's the whistle. We're going to get ourselves the penalty shot here. Rangers ready for the penalty shot. Clutch save on that penalty shot.
Well, he does a great job of making himself as big as possible, and he doesn't bite first, James.
Still lots of time left in the period. Edmonton's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. And he loses control of the puck. Shuts him down.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself in position to just react, and if you get there, you get there. What a great job.
Sends it out in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Montreal's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Handles it again. Scores! And there's the hat trick, and this place is silent.
Well, he's licking his chops when he goes on the road, hey, James, and he gets his hattie. I mean, he's been feeling it, but when he's on the road, he's something else.
The Kittens find exactly what they were looking for, a goal here late in the third.
And this is why your big players, your star players, get paid the big bucks to deliver at the end of the game. And this is going to be a nail-biter, James, as we can feel the energy on both sides. Not trying to take your job, James, but I have to mention that big hit. Wow, that was a ringer.
Oh, look at this. Breakaway. He scores! Oh, wow, what a finish.
Well, I love that he used his speed and didn't slow down, James. And then it's all about patience and composure, outweighing the goaltender, finding the room and burying it.
Montreal's playing to win here now. They have tied it up here in the third.
You said it, James. They're not sitting back. They're attacking. And this is urgency that often presents itself late in the game. You wonder why you didn't start that way, but you can certainly finish it.
Good hit on the play. Handles the puck at the point. Through the offensive zone and behind the net now. Oh, and look who gets blocked once again.
Well, he's a target now, James, because he's got a lack of spatial awareness. You got to keep your head up if you want to play this game and be safe in it.
True North's got it in their own zone. Edmonton's got the puck against the boards. Denies him in front. Oh, he hammered him.
He knew exactly what he was doing going into this along the boards, James. I love that it was a clean hit. He finishes it off perfectly.
Sends him over. Huge steal at his own end. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Here's a shot. He scores! And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift. We can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down. Well, he certainly looks frustrated after letting that goal in, James. It's almost like a field during baseball. If you touch it, you should be able to stop it, and then he gets a big chunk of that one. Unfortunately, it goes in the netting.
Edmonton's been locked up in a dogfight all evening long, but look at this. They pushed through and found that go-ahead goal here in period number 3.
Well, I think they continue the scrappy dogfight. Don't get in the mindset to sit back. If you sit back and you allow entry into your zone, guess what? You're playing defense. Get on the hunt. Get on the prowl. Stay on the puck, and you'll win this game.
True North's moving it into the offensive end. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Picking up a head of steam on the breakaway. Scores! Breakaway with authority.
I love that he doesn't panic when he's in on the goaltender here, James. He's patient, waits to see what he's given, and takes it.
Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the... Roots gain possession inside the neutral zone. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Can't complete the pass as it goes off the stick. So 60 minutes of play and nothing decided. That means we've got overtime, and it's coming up right after this. Lot of different choices on social media as to who'll be the hero here in overtime. Let's find out who's got the game on their stick. Creature's got the puck. Dishes it off. There it is. They scored, win it in overtime. I'll tell you what, this squad came to play tonight.
Just when it looks like he's running out of real estate, that is a nifty shot. Just bears down on that bottom hand and gets that backhand up in a hurry.